You'll notice it's a little dark out for this video. I'm in Gurdon, Arkansas, and we are looking for the Gurdon Light. It's a mythical thing from this area. If you walk along these railroad tracks up here through the creepy cemetery, because there's always got to be a creepy cemetery, right? Supposedly you can see a light through the woods, and there's a lot of reasons. Some people say swamp gas. Some people say the piezoelectric crystals in the ground. I prefer to think that it's the ghost of the railroad foreman who got murdered by a disgruntled railroad employee back in the 1930s. So anyway, we're going to go that way and see if we can find it. Of course, the way through there is through an extremely creepy cemetery. So that's always fun. That's a flashlight. That's not the Gurdon Light. So anyway, let's head through the cemetery and see where we end up. Got to the first trestle.
It's kind of rough, I won't lie.
This is a little sketchy. The word sketchy doesn't even describe this right now. Let me spin the camera around and show you what we're dealing with. This is the trail that we're going down. So if you do this, make sure you have flashlights, good shoes, and I don't know, maybe a weapon. I'm hoping we can even get back there far enough. It's doesn't look like people come down here as much as they used to. When you get on the actual trail part, it's really not super bad, but it's a little sketchy. Not gonna lie. Crossed the first bridge, so there's supposed to be 3. So far, no lights up ahead, though. Not that I can see, anyway. That's a spider web. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what happens up here further ahead.
Number 2 up here.
There's the second.
Does it look equally sketchy?
Second trestle. It is equally sketchy, my man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you,
all right. I'm gonna stop filming while I walk across this thing because I don't want to fall. After that second trestle, the path widens out quite a bit. So, yeah, there's something red up ahead reflecting, but I'm just glad this widened out and got a little better. Just walked through a spider web, though. Nice. Almost fell. What is that up there? Looks like a building or something up here. That's what it looks like. Yeah. You know, actually, we crossed 2 trestles. I think the other trestle's back the other way, closer to the road, so we probably are there. What is this thing? That's not creepy.
What is it?
There's a bag right here.
What's in it?
I don't know.
Strawberry starter 2.
You gotta open it.
Go ahead, my man. Go ahead.
No, fuck you. I ain't opening it. This is your adventure.
Here, hold the light.
No.
Hold the light on. It's a sandbag.
Alright.
Are we going straight or are we going down there?
No, you go straight.
What's down there?
I'm not sure what this is. I've seen nothing about this. Is like probably where the person sits that shines the light to freak people out.
Yeah. That job.
Right? Because I think we're there, to be honest with you. Here, let's just sit here a while.
Calm down for just a second. Let me
Paula getting sketched out.
She's just getting tangled up.
Oh. All right. This is weird. Like there's a seat in here, a broom, a truck mirror that you can swing around so you can look different ways. There's even another mirror so the person can sit in there and see different directions. Man, I almost think that someone sits in here and shines a light to make people freak out about the Gurdon Light. Like, I'm seriously starting to think this. What is T. Yarberry Charter 2? What does that mean? This is freaky. There's a light switch in there. And honestly, it looks to be a bottle of urine up there. Yeah, I'm a little weirded out. Because nothing I found showed any evidence of this building being here. So I'm guessing people didn't get this far. And I've seen no light so far. So we're going to start going back the other way and see if we see a light. A little sketchy. Yeah. We'll go back this way and I'm going to look back. We'll go up here and I'm going to kill our lights and look back and see if maybe we see a light or anything. But that's kind of weird. I mean, that could be a hunting blind. It could be somebody's hunting blind right there. But just seems a little weird for it to be out here in the Gurdon Light area. I'm going to go up here a ways. What I thought was the second trestle was the third, where we entered the old railroad bed on the by the cemetery was past the first trestle. So we're in the area. So let's go up here and see if we see a light or anything. All right, we've walked back down, I guess about a few hundred yards from where that shed was. We're at the point now where a lot of people say they do see the light. I'm thinking that's somebody's hunting blind up there. And that's why they've got the mirrors and stuff in there. It's just awfully strange for it to be in that spot. But so far I've seen no weird lights or anything. No creepy Gurdon lights. So it is definitely spooky out here. I'll give you that. Especially since you have to come through a cemetery to get here. But I'm shining back. I'm pointing back the way right now that normally you'd see that light. I'm going to turn on my flashlight. There's the hunting lodge down there with the red triangle on it. Or the little hunting deer blind, I guess is what you'd call it. But I'm seeing no light. I'm going to kill this flashlight again. I'm kind of glad I have people with me, I'll tell you that much. Because it is spooky, and man, if you come out here, bring good lights because it's dark. The sun just set about 30 minutes ago, so you can see that the sky is still lit up a little bit, but around my feet and down around here is just pitch black. I'm going to move a little further down and sit for a little while and see. It would, if that is a hunting blind, like a deer blind, that would be awful creepy to be out here where the Gurdon Light is to hunt. But it's probably not a bad spot for it. They'd come right down this old railroad track bed. That's what this was. This right here was originally a railroad bed through here. And like I was saying before, when they said that that disgruntled railroad worker back it was during the Great Depression, they could not work him enough hours to feed his family, and he was very upset about it and wanted more hours, and his foreman wouldn't give him more hours, so he apparently murdered him, cut his head off is what I heard, and left his body out here. And they say the Light is that guy with a lantern looking for his head, which is a great story. I love it. They should make a movie about it. But so far, no light through the woods that I can see. Let me go back down a little further. Maybe I need to back up some. Give me a second. You see that my family has left me behind. I think they're a little afraid. I don't know. Maybe they just don't want to get their voices on film. That could be part of it. Let me back up here, and I'm going to turn around and look back towards where people say they see the light for a while. Okay. This is the spot where people claim to see the Gurdon Light. Now, if I shine down there, I don't know if you can see it on the film, but you can see a reflection off that. What was that? You can see a reflection off that little deer blind or whatever it is out there. Now, but this is where people say they see it, and it's getting dark. I honestly just thought I saw a flash of light off to the left a little bit up there. I don't know if that came out on the camera or not. But it's getting dark enough. I mean, it's just about pitch black. On the camera, you can see the sky a little bit, but standing here, that's not very much light. It's pretty dark out here. So far, no Gurdon Light. But it has been an adventure. Just getting here is kind of an adventure. It's a little walk off through the woods, that's for sure. What is that? What is going on with that? Are y'all seeing how weird that looks? It's almost like I'm picking up some kind of strange... That's like a... that's weird. That's. I mean, I can see it a little with the naked eye. I can see it more through the camera. It's almost like it's glowing. Like it's that is awfully weird looking. I don't know if that's a camera artifact or if that's just some weird stuff. Let me zoom back. I'm not sure what that might be. The strange thing is, I can't really see that with the naked eye, but looking in my camera, I can see like a white light down there, just a little bit. I'm going to back up some more towards that third trestle. It's too dark even for my camera to focus very well up there. I'm going to call it. I don't think we're going to see it. I would stay out here, like camp out here all night, but I don't think it's a good idea. And I've got a nice cozy air mattress back at the campsite. So, but anyway, I did find something mysterious, and I do see a little light down there, but I'm not seeing a Gurdon light. All right. We're gonna walk back. I'm gonna call it. One last look. You can see how dark it's gotten, and I've seen no lights out here yet. Maybe I'm just not here on a day when he is. That's the reflector on that second trestle. Just not here on a day when he's deciding to swing his lantern around. But anyway, made for an interesting video, I think. All right, so we've made it back to the graveyard now. Which is, yeah, I would recommend driving down that road. It takes you down and parking next to the graveyard. Now, Google Maps took us down somebody's driveway, so be careful and don't do that. They've got private signs, but that's a creepy cemetery off through the woods that, I mean, you can't see it because it's too dark. But there's that creepy cemetery over there. Wow. Alrighty. Well, this is we're back to the car. This has been quite an adventure. Quite a little trip. No lights, though. Didn't see any Gurdon lights. Till next time.